Dear brothers and sisters, when two nations seek to trade, it can be an economic opportunity, but if that trade uproots our farmers, can we still call it development or is it destruction? Since 2008, India and New Zealand have been in talks for a free trade agreement. It's been 16 years, and still, there is no agreement. Why? Because when it comes to farmers, we're not just talking about markets. We're talking about sweat, struggle, and survival. New Zealand is highly advanced in dairy and agricultural production, superior in quality, lower in cost. If India had opened its doors without caution, our farmers would have been crushed under cheap foreign imports. Imagine a consumer has two choices. First, a local, costlier product grown with labor and love, and second, a shiny, foreign, and cheaper product with attractive packaging. Which one do you think they'll choose? This unequal competition could have devastated our farmers. But, is our fear and apprehension the only answer? No. Instead of running from the problem, we must empower our farmers. Why haven't we provided our farmers with world-class quality? Why hasn't agricultural research from our universities reached our villages? Why are advanced seeds, smart farming tools, and food processing units still not reaching every farm? We have resources, we have scientists, we have institutions. What we lack is clarity of purpose and efficiency in execution. What we lack is passion to promote, monitor, and scale up farmers' skill and agriculture development and output. On the other hand, New Zealand is hesitant to open its markets to Indian IT and pharma products. Why? Because as long as we depend on borrowed technologies and foreign inventions, the world will see us as a cheap alternative, not an innovator and not a leader. But when India created a fintech innovation like UPI, the world noticed. Today, the UPI model is being discussed from America to France to Singapore. Why? Because it's an original Indian innovation, built on Indian thought and ingenuity. So what's the solution? Research, innovation, and relentless focus on quality. We need mini research parks in every school, college, village, and district, where farmers, scientists, and entrepreneurs work hand in hand. In our previous video, we proposed a revolutionary idea: gradually phase out subsidies for dairy farms, poultry farms, and animal husbandry, and instead offer a one-time incentive package to those shifting to plant-based milk and mock meat production. Today, plant-based products made from soy, peas, almonds, and other sources have become so refined, they match or even exceed meat and dairy in taste and health benefits. With large-scale production supported by the government and prices slashed by 50 to 60%, public adoption will naturally rise. Taste, price, compassion, when all three come together, change becomes inevitable. And this change will shape a new India, a carbon-neutral and compassionate country led by scientific thinking. We never advocated for a ban on meat sales during festivals like Bakrid or any other tradition. We simply suggested a compassionate gesture to show videos in schools, on TV, and across all social media channels that teach. Behind the two eyes of every animal and bird there lies a life, a soul, and a sensitive heart, a desire to live, a capacity to feel pain and joy. Just like us, every human being. If this emotion awakens amongst us, renunciation will come naturally. And this very compassion can make us better humans, building a more empathetic India. This awakening will gradually reduce meat consumption, phase out demand for cow and buffalo milk, and promote mock meat and plant-based milk alternatives. Not through bans or enforcement, but by enhancing understanding and compassion for animals and birds. This will not only make India carbon neutral, it will make us kind and compassionate as a nation, a place where the lives and feelings of animals and birds are protected and respected. Today, we need to reimagine India, where scientists make a new breakthrough every week, where farmers grow crops that meet global standards, where innovation begins in school classrooms, and where India stands tall on its own capabilities across every field. Such an India will no longer just be a market, it will become the best standard. If our people adopt plant-based milk and mock meat, and if the government keeps their prices at half of dairy or meat through subsidies, then no foreign meat or dairy product will ever stand a chance in India. And only then will India sign free trade agreements without fear, without sacrificing its farmers. Because India won't just be self-reliant, it will be world-relevant. So let's begin this transformation. One share, one comment, one subscription can carry this idea to millions. Subscribe to our channel Mission Viksit India, like and share this video. Please don't forget to push the bell icon. And tell us in the comments below. I will empower India with science and compassion. Thank you from the heart. Jai Hind.